You know, and all these long articles, all of them, the things that I read, they always said that there was this other tree growing at the root of this fir tree growing at the root of the oak tree, and there was like these different stories, like when the oak tree fell, this little fir tree was there, and then one story was saying that how the fir tree was decorated and placed, and it was like different stories like that. They brought the Christmas tree in with the anyway.
So we're really worshiping
Yes.
Thor.
This just goes against everything, everywhere, because they had one symbol,
Yes.
and then he just replaced it with another one,
Exactly.
and just do what the pagans did. That's
Yeah.
what we're not supposed to do according to Deuteronomy.
Exactly.
He just replaced it, and
Yeah.
it's just dumb.
And the same thing goes back to the previous one when he dedicated something to Saint Peter.
Saint Peter, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to connect the two and show that he, instead of saying this was holy ground or dedicated to the Father, he made something out of the wood and dedicated it to Saint Peter. What's the difference? Instead of, I mean, you might as well leave it to Thor.
But Thor's evil. Peter's just. I
And
understand.
he's talking to the Thor elders. Don't worry about it. It's still Thor. We just call it Peter. I mean, seriously. I mean, come on. Anywho, that's how a lot of, and this you remember now. This is the Catholic Church. Because remember how they did? They came in.
They got stupid. I don't support them. I don't support them.
No, exactly. They came in and I mean,
Catholics are dumb.
you know what they did. Anywho.
Catholics are dumb. Burn the Ark of Constantine.
I thought this was a pretty neat picture. The next picture, click.
You got a tree behind them.
Yeah, with the tree. Because a lot of the stories were saying how how the Asgard people, there was this tree of life. Remember the tree that's connected with Asgard, and y'all remember the tree? Yeah. With the connecting all the worlds of Asgard. Elder Linnell looking at me like.
That's cool.
And what? Anywho, they were saying that the Thor's oak tree had something to do with that connection and all of that stuff. So I thought it was neat to have that there to remember. Next, click. Wrapping it up. Elder Danae.
That's suitable.
Yeah, read it.
Thor is a very cool, interesting comic book character, and there's nothing wrong with exploring that in moderation. Bottom line is, we do not worship or give honor to false deities. So this day is the day that Yah has made, not a day to honor Thor, the thunder god. Any questions?
I have a comment.
Yes.
We raise our hands here, Mr. Internet.
Oh, revenge will be.
I just want to say, yeah, before Thor sucked to me. I didn't think he was a very cool comic character. Even reading this stuff in this PowerPoint, I'm like, he still sucks. But I learned a lot, with this, and I thought I have a new. I don't want to say I guess I see him in another light, kind of thing. Like he's not just a weakling that I thought he was. I can actually understand why people took their time to make a day out of him, even though it's still wrong and stupid. But at the same time, I'm just saying I learned so much about it before where I just didn't get it. Yeah. So I just want to say this helped.
Come on, give my hand, everybody.
He didn't raise his hand.
Woo! Wow. It was about the hammer.
Yes.
But
Hammer.
I decided not to ask because it was a dumb question.
No.
But I I just don't know where the name Junior came from.
I know. Something, uh, they had names for
Yes.
everything. They had names for the belt. They had names for the wristbands. They had names for their weapons. Like Odin had names for his spear. His throne had a name. Everything had a
Yeah,
name.
that was common back then,
Yeah,
that they named their weapons and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know where the name came from. Elder, the Elder Lanel.
Come back over here.
Try not to call her Elder
Go
Lanel.
back and this one.
There was one of them that kind of stood out to me. The one where the slide that ends in Peter
Oh yeah.
what is that?
I was all the way back at the top.
28. Saint Monday.
This one? No.
No, 26.
Okay. Yeah, the beginning of that last sentence, it says, then the most holy priest took counsel with the brethren. When you said that this had to do with the Catholic Church, is they saying, to me, I thought about the Pope.
Yeah.
Because the Pope will be the most holy priest in the Catholic Church, right? So I wonder if that was the Pope who was the one who took the counsel with the brethren and decided to dedicate that to Peter.
You know what? That's a very good question. They, in this particular article, they called Boniface the most holy brethren. I mean, the most holy priest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They, cause in this one they called him Saint Boniface. And that last article they called him Winifred. Winifred, they called him by his first name.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Welcome. Come on, y'all, give me a hand. Brother MC, you got any questions or comments?
Nope.
You know, one thing I found to be very interesting about, since we started studying these Norse god, false deities,
Mm.
is that, you remember we talked about the runes or the writings, the stuff, the symbols that they use to call upon their deities? Or like with Tyr, with Tyr, he had the arrow, that was one of his symbols. A lot of the runes that they use or the symbols that they use, um, I see a lot of that now. I was watching
You know,
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe,
what that movie says.
and I've been looking at a lot of different things about their runes and stuff like that. And I was looking at the stone table, and the writing on the side of the stone table, it looks like a lot of their rune writing.
It's elfish.
Well, the Elvish writing looks like the runic writing. It's I don't know if it is, but it just looks like it. I was like, I wonder. Then I thought to myself, I'm not gonna delve into that. Nope, I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna.
No,
Nope.
no, no.
Yeah, I know it was really,
Don't.
cause I found one site, one thing that's really gives a lot of more insight into the rune stuff and how they write it and all. I was like, no, I don't need to discover that. I don't need to delve into that anymore. Go ahead, Minister Quan.
That kind of stuff is common in video games now. Mainly with, I mean, there's even games named like RuneScape and
Yeah.
Runes of Magic and all these different runes, but they fashion it like, they make it a puzzle, and you have to like align the runes in the right order. I mean, a ton of games got this where you have to either align the runes in the right order to go to the next area, or you have to press the runes in the right order to. Zelda does it. I mean, a lot of games do it where you have to do these runes, and they symbols that you can't read,
Yeah.
but they constantly throwing that in your face. And I know Skyrim does it. They got runes everywhere in that game, so It's being flooded in the minds of everybody,
Yeah.
and we don't even realize it, so.
And those things, come on, give me a hand for that, y'all. They mean different things, cause the particular thing that I was looking at, they were saying how you line it up in a particular way, and it means like, you strength and honor to you, or, or you calling upon this, you know. So it's like we have to be even extra careful because, we putting things into our subconscious. You just listen to that inner witness. Listen to what the Father, that alarm when it goes off on the inside. Like if something, and that sure no. Go ahead, Minister.
I can think of two more examples. One was in the Fifth Element, where they had those stones, and they each had a symbol representing the elements. And going off of that, also in Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Oh, that's
they
not my
have all
movie.
these different symbols for the
Yeah.
different bending things, if you will, and it just
Yeah.
rooms everywhere. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, y'all, give me a hand. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, on a lighter note, look at pull up the pictures, the picture with the goat with Thor on, pull the slide with the goat. And why is that goat looking at you?
The one that he eats?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Look like
intimidating.
a face. Look like a man face.
Look like a face. Looks pretty cool. I like it.
He look that. I thought when I saw the picture, I thought about the conversation that they had that weekend. That she said, "It's your time to be eating."
Yes,
Okay,
no.
you see the picture?
That's scary.
Don't it look like that goat to be talking?
On what?
It's evil.
I don't know no
It's
ghosts.
evil looking.
Yes, it's evil. Billy Goat Grub. He mad cause he finna get eaten.
Doesn't he look like he? Oh, whoa! You see it, Minister Boy?
Mhm.
The goat look mad.
Yes. Somebody broke the tree.
Oh my goodness. Okay, lighter note.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions? Anybody?
No, no.
All right. That was so we wrapped up on fifth day. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yep.
And so we'll go into sixth day with our next class. And if you have any questions or if you think of anything, please post it on Facebook or give me a jingle, send me an email, or anything like that.
Jingle,
And
jingle.
very good participation, and I thank you all for participating. And we're going to take a 10-minute break as you get set up for our next event. And come on, put those hands together. Give your Heavenly Father a praise. And we thank you for another episode of Covenant Vows and Contracts. Woo! Woo!
Hey, didn't say what the
Woo!
mess. Whoa. Whoa.